So chat YouTube, it's deck tech time this time for Dingo34501. I got it wrong. List of prowess at the top right of the RC. We got 4 copies of Bobble as a free spell, same with the Mutagenic Growth. Mutagenic Growth pumps things out of range of Lightning Bolt as well. We got 3 copies of Growth and 1 Surgical Extraction as the main deck tech against Flage, Gorios. Kind of good against Belcher sometimes as well. Pretty solid card overall. Couple copies of Violent Urge to give your stuff get double strike, namely Slick Shot Show Off. You can give double strike, and if you have the Delirium, it's kind of crazy. 4 copies of Swift Spears, a 1-drop threat, same with the DRC, 2 of the best 1-drop threats that Prowess has. 4 copies of Preordain for a little bit of card selection, 4 Lava Darts for 2 damage, but 2 Prowess triggers as well. 4 Lightning Bolts, 3 damage upstairs, or to a creature, and gives you Prowess triggers. Steel Cutter, pretty good with all the free spells like Lava Dart and Mutagenic Growth. Get the double spell very easily, same with Bobble. 4 copies of Slick Shot, which you can plot and then unplot and then kill your opponent in 1 turn if you do have the Violent Urge and Delirium. And then finally, our card advantage spell, 4 copies of Expressive Iteration, helps you find your pieces more consistently. Pretty good card in this deck, especially since you're pretty low on lands. With 18 lands, 2 copies of Fiery Islet, bunch of fetches, shocks, 1 Surveil land, 1 Sacred Foundry as well for a little bit of Wear Tear Splash in the sideboard. Let's talk about the sideboard. Got 1 Tormod's Crypt for Graveyard Hate, 3 copies of Consign for Eldrazi, and other problematic things that you really need to consign, maybe like a Solitude or something. I probably wouldn't bring anything against Blink, but you could. An additional Spell Snare for 2-drop heavy decks, 4 copies of Unholy Heat for removal against Riddler, a couple copies of Wear Tear, pretty good against Titan or anything that's using a lot of artifacts, enchantments, Affinity, for example. 2 Murktides is like a pretty big threat against the decks that are playing Fatal Push. They kind of can't take this off the table super easily, so definitely bring it into any Fatal Push matchup. And then 2 copies of Meltdown for Affinity. Of course, when they spam Pinnacle Emissary tokens, you can just wipe it up for 1 or 2 mana. Alrighty. Let's try it. How do you update a BIOS? It depends on what motherboard you have. But most of the time, you just look at your system information, figure out your motherboard, and then go Google BIOS update for that motherboard. Download it onto a flash drive, restart your computer, get into the BIOS, and then flash your BIOS from there. Most motherboards nowadays will have a flash your BIOS feature, so it's pretty easy. I think I'm supposed to preordain on one. Take this Lava Dart. At what point do you become Bing Bongo? Oh, you sent it on Discord? Alright, hold up. Thanks for the 15, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I just got the dono. Oh, it's handwritten. Holy schmoly. Is that a Ragavan? No, my arts. Oh, it's so scuffed. Okay, I have an idea, chat. I have an idea to get card arts to load. I want to see if it works. So Ragavan's not loading. So if I go over here and I type Ragavan into the search and I look at a copy of Ragavan, it's not loading over here either. So scuffed. I literally fixed this last night too. Because last night when this happened, I played a league. I played like 1 match of a league just to see if the card arts were loading, and they were all loading fine. Bear with me, chat. I apologize. We'll do our best. Oh my god, it popped out my graveyard so I didn't play my fetch land. So devastated. Maybe I gotta restart Magic Online already. 1 minute into the stream. I can't believe that. It popped my graveyard out, so instead of clicking the wooded foothills that I was hovering, it just clicked nothing. Just clicked my mountain. It's the new Ghost Rare foiling. Ooh, spooky Ragavan. Honestly, if this only happens on certain cards, it's fine. Let's plot this and just pass. And then we'll go Surveilling. And then we'll go Cutter. Second Cutter, maybe? If most of the rest of the card arts will load, that's totally fine. How was the gym with Spike? It was good. It was good. Although, it was kind of messed up because I couldn't. No, the hollow fountain doesn't work either. It was kind of messed up because they asked me for my ID, and then because Spike was like, "Oh, can I bring a guest to the gym?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." And I showed them my ID, and they're like, "Oh, you're from California. Sorry, you can only have a guest if they're from Texas." So because of that, I had to buy a 1 day pass, and they charged me a measly $27 for a 1 day gym pass, even though Spike's monthly rate is like $14. Yo, Terrabad, thank you for the raid. This is my Hollow Fountains chat. None of them are loaded right now. Come on, Magic Online. Come on, Magic Online. Yeah, I went to a rock climbing gym when I was in Atlanta for the Pro Tour, and for an entire rock climbing gym, they only charged me $20. But for like a regular gym, they charged me 27. I was like, damn, I'm getting kind of ripped off. I'm glad Spike had a good stream today, because that makes one of us. Philia. I didn't even know whose turn it was, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to get these arts to load. I think I'm gonna restart Magic Online. Yeah, it does seem pretty rough. New leagues full of Jeskai. Let me restart Magic Online. Not hopeful it'll do anything, but maybe. This matchup's not on the sideboard guide. It makes sense if you made it before the RC. This is so scuffed. This is crazy. It was working just fine last night. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe I should just play on Spike's account. Is that legal? Or will the Daybreak cops get me? Well, the Hollow Fountain loaded. But now the Arid Mace is gone. And my Bobble's gone. Okay, my Bobble's here. The Arid Mace. Okay, the Arid Mace is here. Ragamon's still gone. I'm dead. Not actually dead, but I feel dead. Let's go Cutter. Nice, take my beats next turn. I think it is against TOS, but I'm not sure it would matter too much. They're probably gonna blink my token and attack me for 7, maybe. I could probably kill them this next turn. Why is the camera inverted? So that way I'm facing the board instead of facing away from the board. I feel like it just looks weird if I face away from the board. Doesn't that look weird? I'd have to physically move the camera from over here to like over here. But I don't want to touch Spike stuff. Doesn't look weird. Yeah, I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. I think it pulls the card images from a server. But I don't know. I don't know what server it pulls it from. I think it's on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm really focused on chat. Yeah, I won't be on Spike's actual account. I'd be on Spike's DB account. Explain the downfall of Living End. Consigned to Memory and Vexing Bubble. Mostly Vexing Bubble, I think. I don't know how Zoo against Jeskai Blink is. Probably not very good for Zoo. The camera's blurry and pixelated. I can fix that. I think it's because it's in 1920. Oh, it is pixelated when it's in 1920. 60? That should be way better. That's right, we take shifts. We have to be live for 24 hours in the day. Does the camera look better? The camera should look way better. 2x slick shot. They're gonna go slick shot, unplot slick shot, and go from there. I turned it from 1080p to 720p. It didn't look like it supported 1080p very well. They're probably gonna murder me. One of us is gonna die this turn, I think. Probably me. Depends on what we hit off of this. Steam vents. Dart you. I don't think I beat a Solitude. So I'm not gonna play around Solitude. Dart you. Dart you. Bobble. Okay. Die. No YouTube stream, sadly. Not while I'm at Spike's house. It's too hard to implement. I gotta download like a bunch of extensions and it gets messy. So, no YouTube streams for a little bit here. I think I want Unholy Heat. My brain thought this was gotcha music. Too many canister streams. Is Spell Snare good in this matchup? Man, I was dooming. I was like, man, I'm dead. And then they died. Funny how that works, huh? I guess they do have flares, so maybe I want to keep the surgical in. Maybe I should cut Slick Shot, but I think Slick Shot's too good. Did the stream just start? Yeah, pretty much. Hobbit Art's so good. Chad, what do I cut? +2 Consign, +4 Heat, +1 Crypt. Do we want Consign? I don't know if I want Consign. It's nice if they have the Felia, but I think the Felia is going to die on sight anyways. Maybe I cut a Violent Urge. I think with the one Surgical, I'm not sure I need Tormod's Crypt and Surgical. I think Consign's maybe a little loose. Let's try cutting. You think the Spell Snare is bad? I don't remember how many 2-drops they have. Is it just Felia? I think it might just be Felia. I could take out DRC because DRC attacks poorly into Riddler. Let's actually cut out the DRCs. Which might also be wrong. What are you leaning toward for the next RC? I don't know. I'm gonna try Esper Blink with Solitude again. Maybe Affinity. Not sure. I could play Titan, but like, man. Which archetype do you think got more support? Rakdos Scam. I could play Jeskai Blink also. I could play Titan, but then I have to play Titan. I'm gonna be miserable. Winning would be really miserable. Play Neoform like a Chad. Been there, done that. There's too many Vexing Bobbles for Neoform to be good right now. Vexing Bobble's such a pain in the ass. Storm's interesting. I also think there's a lot of Consigns. Consign's like not that good against Storm though. Is Storm actually low-key well positioned right now? Maybe. He's got to dodge control. His hand is probably a keep on the draw, but I don't know. I'm no Prowess player. I have 18 lands, 4 preordains. It'd be well positioned if it didn't lose to itself. True. I think it's a mole. Okay. I could see it. His hand got significantly worse, I think, but we'll keep it. I have no threat. Went from oops all threats to no threats. I just assume Storm's always bad. Storm was definitely good during the Breach meta. Yeah, I think this hand got worse. But I don't. Oh, it got better. I don't really want to mulligan to 5. Show me threats. Oh, I think the card art issue's at least a little bit better today, maybe. I guess we don't know for certain. Could keep us on top. I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me, though. I think I need to find more threads faster. Like, if I find a cutter, it'd be huge. I wonder if Spike has a VPN on. I didn't even ask him that. That would make a lot of sense as well. If he has a VPN on, that might be why the card arts don't want to load. So right now, nothing wants to load. That Nord sponsorship coming back to bite him. Yo, Zero. Thank you for the follow. You're learning Esper Riddler with 4 Frog, 4 Felia, 2 White Orchid Phantom as my only 2 drops. As my main 2 drops. Holy schmoly. I'm gonna text Spike. That Solitude is non-existent. Flage. Hey, Flage loaded. So we could go Cutter, Unplot, Slick Shot. That's kind of unexciting. Maybe it's good though. I still have a lot of spells to cast. I don't really want to go Cutter Pass either because it plays in the pending. I guess I am going to do this. Oh yeah. Flage. Kill Slick Shot. I remember when Boros was playable. Good times. Alright, yeah. Save me. Find me Unholy Heat. Dead. I got Unholy Heat in my deck. I'll be fine. I won't be fine. I'm dead. I could double bolt Flage. It's not pretty. But sometimes we have to do things we're not proud of, chat. What do we do now that Boros isn't playable? We got a couple options. Oh, that's a sick Wrath Disguise. What the hell? We got a couple options. We could play Jeskai, or we could play Blue White. Need to draw a non-land here. I just pass. New Wrath Disguise just dropped, chat. Prowess it is. You could also play Prowess. Seems like a reasonable choice. Spell. Oh god. Monkey Paw Curls. Not the spell I was looking for. The dog. Maybe I'm supposed to cut Violent Urge. It seems so good, but it's so awkward right now. Probably supposed to board him out. Yeah, that's a good draw. Solitude, maybe? Hmm. I think I'm supposed to take Lava Dart. Oh, is it mutagenic or is it Lava Dart? Probably Lava Dart. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill the dog. Well, the problem with Lava Dart in hand is that I have to give up Slick Shot show off because I can't plot Slick Shot from exile. So it's a little awkward, I think. Triggering Cutter on their turn is not bad, though. I think I'm supposed to kill the dog. Dark Face, you think? Hmm. Solitude. Maybe. I feel like the dog's gonna be an issue. I don't know. Camo Solitude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. Cast Slick Shot. Cast Slick Shot. Mm-hmm. So what is this? 8 damage? Mystical Dispute. Hmm. Lifelink is cheat. I think we can still win this game, which is the crazy part. Unless they bring back Flage. If they bring back Flage, we're definitely never winning. This might have been our best draw also. So if I send it with the team, let's assume they have nothing. That'd be 5, 10. No darts. 5, 10 plus 8 plus 3. I'm one short. 6, 16. I think I'm short by 1. 10 plus 8 plus 3. I think that checks out that I'm one short. That's lethal. 5 times 2. 4 times 2. So that's 18 plus 3. 21. Valiant effort, chat. Oh, no. Alright, I'm happy to scoop. Ah, lethal when they crack their fetch. Right. Okay, maybe Valiant just comes out. Let's bring DRC back in as more threats. I just really DRC is so awkward. It's good because it enables Unholy Heat, but at the same time it just dies to Riddler. No, I don't dart. I use it to kill Felia. I think Mutagenic's bad. They do have like Bolt and Flage though. I think Murktide's bad against Solitude. Sure. I'm not a fan of the Crypt. I feel like I don't know. Flage is a problem, but it's not that big of a problem, I don't think. Because we have Unholy Heat. I think Unholy Heat's a little bit more flexible. Kills Riddler, kills Dog. Copium. Am I coping? We got the surgical in our opening hand. We're fine. Smile. Question is, do I play Bobble? I think I need to guarantee my land drop. Never crack your Bobble, chat. Or never play your Bobble. Ephemerate. Yeah, and Holy Heat's like one of the main appeals of playing Prowess right now, I think. I guess I'd play Cutter and pass, even though it feels awkward to do in the Prismatic Ending and Wrath Disguise. Like, not happy about it. Wish I had that Bobble. Do you think I Surgical here? That's kind of wild, no? Especially since they could have Solitude Ephemerate. Hmm. Maybe they kept a bad hand. I don't think I Surgical. Forced negation. Okay, well, I definitely know Surgical now. If I bin this, I get Delirium. If I keep it on top, I get a DRC. I think I want a DRC. Alright, your turn. I've seen some people do okay with Murktide recently. We're gonna play some blue-black Murktide in a bit. Goodbye, my creatures. We got hit by the Invisible Solitude. Swifty Bobble Unholy Heat. They only have 2 cards in their hand and their mana's bad. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna make it, chat. They kind of ran out of gas already. Top. Why did Solitude turn blue? He's just invisible. He's invisible and there's a blue card behind him, so now he's blue. Let's see if Spike texts me back. He said no. Please, yep. Next turn, we might just win the game. I don't know how much damage this Lava Dart is. Did you just crash? Fable Riddler. Okay, we got 5. This is 5 here. Oh, it's 6 there. 7, 8. So 5 plus 8. Not quite. Maybe just bolt them instead. I guess I could put them to 2. Yeah, let's just put them to 2. Seems fine. And I have the lethal bolt in my hand. Hello, I've been learning this deck to play it in paper. Do you have any tips other than maximizing damage? Knowing when to bolt things, go face, or push damage with mutagenic is tricky. This deck's not super easy. Honestly, I'm not a very experienced Prowess player. I think picking your spots is very important. I would just say play it a lot. The more you play it, the more you figure out what this deck's weaknesses are and like how you get blown out. I think you want to probably try to protect your slick shot show off more than anything else. But it depends on the matchup also. We're gonna keep this hand. Yo, new island just dropped, chat. Tomato. How much do I care about this Tamio? Apparently there's no fixing Spike's computer. I genuinely think he has an issue with his hard drive. I think I'm supposed to bolt this. But if I play a frog, I'm just gonna die. I think regardless, I'm gonna die to a frog. I spent like 2 hours trying to fix this yesterday. Yo, crazy. But to get a gifted sub, okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can't do it on mobile. Hmm. I gotta grab my laptop to gift you the sub. Cause I'm logged into Spike's Twitch right now. Yo, Magical, are you here? Can you give the crazy hair sub and I'll just get you later? Spike won't mind if you use his credit card. He probably wouldn't care. Clings my bolt. Thank you, Magical. Appreciate ya. I owe you $6. Thoughtseize. That's on Belcher. Belcher's having a tough time with all the Vexing bobbles around, I think. There's a lot of like incidental land destruction in the format because Amulet's playing Boseiju and Ice Till plus Ghost Quarter. So I think decks like Amulet have pretty good game against it. All the Blink decks are playing White Orchid Phantom, which is like a little bit inconvenient for it. Uh Consign is not irrelevant against Belcher either. I think Belcher's in a pretty bad spot right now. Which is crazy because it just won the Pro Tour. It went from winning the Pro Tour a couple weeks ago to being in a bad spot now. Like is over your Esper. I think I might play Esper for the next RC also. I haven't really decided yet. Mercantile. It's kind of awkward. I do think I want this expressive iteration though. Block. Deal. Hey, Nurse. I'm so sorry, chat. This is like unwatchable. This is completely unwatchable. Frog. Okay. Hmm. More watchable than Arena still. You're not wrong. Yeah, new wedding gift idea. SSD. 3, 4. Let's take a peep. Riddler. 10. Sure. I just let the frog die. I have a push. Well, that's super inconvenient. You've seen others having this issue. But I just want to put this in my graveyard. Because I don't really want to cast Preordain this turn. Just put this in my graveyard. I think I want to save the Preordain for Post Cutter. This frog is probably just going to kill me. Oh, the frog appeared. Maybe it's a new Magic Online update that's causing it. I should probably check to see on my laptop how it's doing. Oh, the island appeared. It could be related to the AWS outage for sure. Because I haven't played Magic Online since then. It's very possible. I think I'm dead here. We're going to Vegas? Yeah, I'll be in Vegas. Surgical extraction looking a little awkward. They pitched a Riddler. Yeah, absolutely. You just have to find me. Which is not always the easiest task. I'm gonna have to boot up Magic Online on my laptop and see. Maybe it's not Spike's computer. Maybe it's actually just Magic Online. But then again, he wasn't having issues this morning, right? Maybe I block and make him discard. I think this game is over. Are you actually at Spike's? Nope. I just have a neon sign that says Aspiring Spike behind me. Just got it. What do you think? Big fan. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I should probably just concede and go to the next game. It's unwinnable. Okay. Heat. Murktide. Spell Snare. Tormod's Crypt, I think I'm going to pass on. I also don't think I want the Surgical Extractions because it's very poor against Frog. Violent Urge seems bad. Mutagenic seems bad. Slick Shot Show Off's kind of a weird one too, but Lava Dart's probably worse. Wait, did I just board exactly like you said without reading it? Damn, he's good. Natural born prowess player. I wonder if it's the light that's making the camera look kind of shicey. Shisty. How bad does this look if I turn off the light? We still have some daylight outside. That actually looks kind of better. I think that looks better. I wonder if he'll let me put it into 1080 now. Maybe. Oh, I'm large. This is 1080p 30 FPS. I don't know if it's gonna look better or worse. Sure. It's like better or worse, chat. It looks more grainy to me. Looks grainier. But if I inflated this, see, it doesn't look grainy. When you shrink it, it looks really grainy. Computer, enhance. Okay, back to 12 or 10 or 720p. Something p. Looks like it's just grainy when you shrink it. What's your opinion on only 2 Riddlers in the highest placing Esper Blink list at Houston? I think it makes some sense. You can definitely get clogged up on Riddlers. And if you have like Riddler in your hand and no way of blinking it and no frog, it's so anemic. But I think the highest placing blink list was playing Solitude, right? Yeah, this wouldn't be an issue if I were a VTuber. Man, you're so right. I don't know if I want to cast a spell this turn. I think in a Solitude list, that's reasonable. I think if you're playing Frog, you probably want 4. I think we just pass. Although maybe pushing damage here is good. Because they're probably going to play Frog, and it's going to be hard for me to push damage. I could Surveil, though. I think they just discard everything into Frog. I need to find Unholy Heat. Wasn't Spike a VTuber for a day? Or was that a dream I had? Was it a fever dream? I feel like Spike had like a VTuber sub goal. Maybe I think I'm a different streamer. I think I've been this. I could keep it on top. Use a shark. Make a life decision. I feel like I don't want Twitch chat to make life decisions for me. I think I'm in a really bad spot, chat. So they can make this 8 toughness at most. I think I can attack with the Swift Spear at least. So I can do 8 damage to the frog. Yeah, I think Unholy Heat's your best bet of dealing with frog. Let's attack with the Swift Spear. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want chat making my life decisions for me. I would like my art on Magic Online. No blocks. Maybe I just go phase. Just ignore this frog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh. Uh. Fuck. Okay, bro. Please. It's crashing so badly. Here we go again, chat. Memes if Nadu is banned. Memes if Shuko is banned. Should we open it, chat? For science? I don't know, I'm scared. What if these aren't memes at all? What if there's Spike's personal files? I don't even think I need that to have the PC shut down. I think Magic Online might do it itself. Come on. Come on. No! Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Come on. I can't even play the game, Timmy. I can't even think about Lantern. Alright. We made it. Still gonna die to this frog. Wait, it looks like more things loaded, chat. My opponent's art loaded. Was it loaded before? I don't think so. Undercity Sewer showed up. Wait, so you're saying there's a chance? Let's see if I can find my avatar. See if my avatar will load. Apparently the answer is no. My avatar doesn't exist anymore. If I swap back to a different avatar, do you think it'll load? It doesn't even think I own my avatar. What the... All right, looks like we're back to the old avatar, chat. I'm so sorry for this viewing experience, by the way, chat. This is like miserable for all parties involved. We're trying our best out here, though. Okay, they didn't attack with frog. And they're holding up was potentially counterspell. I think we just pass. That's because I've been running too hot in challenges. This is just my payback, my karma. Actually crazy, I can't use my own avatar. I think I block with DRC. No blocks. Yeah, no blocks makes more sense. Okay. Gosh dang it. I thought everything was loaded for a second, and then here's Dark Slick Shores. Would the music have any impact? No. Dark Face at end step. I could see that. Do some surveilling. I kind of want to leave this on top. Cast my bird. Goodbye, bird. It's been real. Hopefully this gets them to do something. And like play a giant Murktide. I think Spike is sabotaging me low-key. Okay, I'm gonna go search the Art of Spell Snare. I want to see if it loads the Art of Spell Snare in game. I did this last night where I was playing a match just to try it out. And anytime a card art didn't load, I would go and search it up in the collection, and then it would load after that. But I think instead it's just gonna crash. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Almost there, Magic Online. You got this. You got this. What's the call for Simic Basics? It's always FBB. Every time. 4th edition foreign black border basics are the GOAT basics. The Spell Snare didn't even load. I almost crashed the game just for Spell Snare not to load. Crazy work. Let's go to combat. Depends on the land. For islands, I usually use Mr. Pool. If I bin this, I get Delirium. Okay. How does Dress Down work with Murktide, chat? This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Does it not work? I haven't seen Dress Down in so long, and I haven't played a Murktide new Dress Down in so long. Is it a 3/3? Won't have any counters. Is it worth it to play a 3/3 flyer? I think I'm supposed to cast it anyways, just as a 3/3. I don't want to get rid of all the lands. Let's see if I can keep Delirium. Creature. Okay, let's keep Delirium. I think a 3/3 flyer is good here when they're at 1. I think the forest I use is John Avon, but I could be wrong. I also really like that the bamboo forest that came from that like Japanese secret layer. That one's really cool. Maybe Spike has too much dog hair in his computer. It's preventing Magic Online from loading. I use the vulgar islands. The suggestive islands, as I like to call them. All right, Frog versus the World. Maybe I'm not playing Control today. I was going to play Control Chat, but we're 2 matches into Prowess. We're not even 2 matches into Prowess. This is our second match of Prowess, and we've already been live for an hour and a half. So maybe I shouldn't play Control when none of the arts are loading. I have to restart Magic Online 3 times a match. Another dress down. Scoop. You recently picked up a Guru Forest and a Guru Island for a commander deck. Jeez. Balling out here on our basics. I'll take my $4 or $5 FBB basics. Honestly, I think the FBBs are like so swag. They're by far my favorite basic. And then after that is probably, was it Unglued? Oh, no, Unhinged? I don't know. One of the unsets that has, let me look it up. Unhinged basics. I think it's Unhinged. No, it's not Unhinged. Unglued? Unglued or goaded. I think it's Hands Keeper. We're gonna hold up a spell snare for turn 2 Frog. Persistent Petitioner and Popper. No idea what that does. You found a Guru Island in the bulk basic set in LGS. Did you purchase said bulk basic? No Frog, huh? I think we leave this on top. You didn't purchase it? You have more self-control than I. I turned it in. Such a good civilian. I don't think I want to spell snare the counterspell. I would like to kill a frog, if anything. I think we're going to do a lot of plot pass here. He didn't see the lines. I don't know if I would see the lines either. Popper's a whole different world out there. I think we leave this uncracked. Let's just pass. You mill yourself to Knot of the Bone. I remember when Dredge decks were citing Knot of the Bone. It's my go-to mountain. I don't know if I like the Ice Age mountain. I don't know why. I think it looks too much like a snow-covered mountain to me. Swifty. Slick Shot. Second Slick Shot. Expressive Iteration. See if I can find a free spell. Fatal Push. Counter spell. No. No. I will be resolving my card, thank you very much. It's a lot of damage. Riddler. Riddler looks so awkward in this deck. The only thing it's comboing with is Frog. And they like only sideboard can sign a memory, and they don't have it in the main deck, so you can't even like scam or cheat in Riddler. Feels weird to me. 7/7 Mercantitan. 'Titan. Maybe we go Swifty, and then we just start jamming preordains instead of expressive iteration. Probably better. Oh, lava dart. Top, top. Yeet. Aspiring Spike After Dark, that's right. Welcome to twitch.tv/aspiring spike. The game has ended. Hear that, chat? The game has ended. Maybe. The game has ended. An hour and a half for 2 matches of prowess. Just pick it up. I'm trying. I'm trying. Have a good night, Dino. 1.5 to 2x speed the VOD, and that'll give you a good idea of how we did with prowess. If you're still trying to pick up the deck and paper, I recommend 2x speed with how things are going so far. Maybe even 3x. Ragavan. I think this is Energy or Jeskai. Probably don't need a third mutagenic. Let's go Cutter Bobble. Make a dude. Speezy. Opponent might be dead if I draw a land. If they tap out for something and I draw a land, they're probably dead. I think they're just playing Boros Energy. Dang, they still had 3 damage to it. He's doing this for their Cutter token. Ragavan. Yeah, Spike made this bug. Spike. We're gonna draw a land off this expressive iteration. Then we can lava dart this Ragavan. Great Hachimachi. Would you look at that? What's the rationale behind using the growths defensively? You make another monk token if I use both. That was the entire reason I did it. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have 2 of them. I could make another token on their turn. But like, this is so good. I feel like I'm just so far ahead right now. Voice of Victory on top. I think I would have cared significantly less about this Ragavan connecting if I couldn't make another token with the Cutter on their turn. It's a lot of Cutters. Okay. I don't think it mattered what we did there. They were dead quite a few ways. Energy. Energy. Energy, energy, energy. See you later, Violent Urge. I think I want Unholy Heats. You know, I boarded in Unholy Heat a lot. Maybe I just want main deck Unholy Heat. I think the Murktide are good too. My sign is working as intended. I am Spike. Oh, that's right. I got the guide. Let me access the guide. -2 Muta, -2 Urge, -4 Swifties. I think you might just be a mutagenic growth hater. Maybe I'm a mutagenic growth enjoyer. Spike does get a lot shorter at night. His hand has no threat in it. And it's also got no removal. I think this is a mulligan. I think his hand's better. I think being an... How doomed. I think being an Urge hater's fine. But being a mutagenic hater, I'm not sure. This is so messed up against my current hand. Maybe I need to spend a bobble. Cycle bobble. I don't know about cycle. It's not really a cycle. It's more like I lose. Okay. That's a voice of victory. It's a pretty sweet voice of victory. Maybe I just have to start commentating all these cards. It's the only way to know what they are. Otherwise, nobody would know what they are. Plains, Sacred Foundry, Flage. Yep. See if I can hit land. I did hit land. Although it's only making their Flage more powerful. This vaccine bubble's gonna kill me. Don't thank you for the raid. Sorry, I still have invisible cards. Apologies. I don't know how to fix it. I've done everything in my control, I think. I'm about to start playing on Spike's account for real. Congrats on the marriage. Thank you. It was a long time coming. I think I take a land here. So they're missing a land. I want both of these, but I'm not going to be able to get both of these. Married to Spike. How do I drop both of these? You got this? I don't think I got this. I think I need the extra threat here. Guided Souls, okay. Spooky. 10. Not a Johnny. Put that Ajani away. I guess this is pretty bad for me anyways. Goblin Bombardment. I think we're dead. Gene in Baltimore. I didn't even know he was going to Baltimore. Chad, can you actually tell what's happening on this board state? Without any of the artwork? Yeah, you're getting killed. Why, thank you for the prime. Appreciate the 15 months. Surprisingly, yes. We're all chronically modern players, I guess. Wait, the aspiring Spike neon sign after dark was kind of crazy, no? This is a vibe. Bomba. Bomba trade. Oh, they sacked the Ragavan. Hmm. Oh no, the nightlight feature just turned on. Do I kill Guide of Souls or Voice of Victory? Oh, YouTube's gonna be so mad about this. I think I'm supposed to kill Guide of Souls. I don't know. Voice of Victory is like pretty bad for me too. Maybe I kill the Voice. I'm kind of dead to them drawing land regardless. And Voice is murdering me. It's like 5 damage versus not 5 damage. Cutter number 2. Probably leave it on top. I can't even cast either of my answers to Flage, which is Tormod's Crypt and Surgical Extraction. I'm watching you while driving. Don't do that. No. I'm gonna. Okay. Uh. Well, I guess the plan is just to be on the play and play my baubles before they play their Vexing Bauble. Play my Mishra's Bauble before they have their Vexing Bauble. Noted. Okay, so if I search up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm crashing Magic Online. Sure. Watching with audio only. Watching with audio only is fine. Just don't stare at your screen while you drive. See, I told you, Chad. We're just gonna cast our Bauble before they have their Vexing Bauble. Celestial Purge. Wait, is watching with audio just listening? No, it doesn't sound right. You're just watching with your ears. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to like preordain Lava Dart. Could also save this preordain. Nah, let's just cast it. Mercantitan. Top top. Celestial Purge. Okay, how much damage does Slick Shot show off? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I kind of just like playing Murktide. Actually, maybe I just plot this. Plotting gets pretty weak into Vexing Bubble. I think I'm supposed to plot this. And then Surveil. My entire hand sucks against Vexing Bubble, so it is what it is. Play Murktide. It's kind of small. Because I don't really want to get rid of Lava Dart. I don't know if I want a small Murktide. I think I have higher hopes for this Murktide. They might also just be dead here. Boop, 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 boop. Cast. Surgical, Celestial Purge. Doesn't really matter. Flood Strand, Flage, Wrath, Disguise, Goblin Bombardment. Alright. 2 hours, 3 match wins. We're doing it. Sure. The Monarch Tutors, thank you for the 43 months. It doesn't look bad. I think this deck and Storm want to try that card. We're going to play your blue-black Frog Tide after this. But I've been having a lot of issues with Magic Online. Wait, DT, have you been having issues with Magic Online card art not loading? Or is this just an aspiring Spike special? I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, upkeep Lava Dart. I'm supposed to upkeep Lava Dart and try to hit land. Bubble's not land. More Muta. I'm giving away Athena today. -2 on the draw in the mirror. Okay, yeah, boarding out in the mirror makes sense. -2 against Esper Blink. -3 against Gorios. -1 against Gorios. -1 against Esper. Isn't that kind of good against Gorios? That's right, so I can have more of the bed. So that way Athena doesn't hog all the bed. Land. Right here. Alright. Think they have Solitude. I think the mirror is probably where I'd board out the most Slick Shot show-offs. I don't know if I would take that many out against Gorios, though. Seems kind of reasonable against Gorios. Solitude. Subtlety. Pitching consign memory. Do got some blocks. This doesn't really matter what I target. I think I'm supposed to bin this Slick Shot, actually. So I can get Delirium. I got a shield for Spike. Somebody's gotta. It's kind of plays into Flage. Solitude. That's the last card in hand. Seems like a little bit of a speed now. Maybe they're just banking on me not having any more threats. This card's a Solitude, huh? Is this a KK slider song? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mm. Slick Shot. That's fine. Could Lava Dart to save this. But I kind of want it for double spell next turn. So just let it go. Gross. Well, I gotta find my 1 surgical. 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 1 surgi Thundering Falls. Okay, let's draw Surgical. Okay. Maybe I'm bringing in the Tormod script. Okay, Violent Urge out. I think I want to keep like a mutagenic or two mutagenics. Just cut one, and we can cut two Swifties. Let's try that. I don't know if I want Spell Snare either. I just needed to dodge Flage that one turn, I think. That's such a good draw on their side. It's a keeper. I also think I'm just going to Surveil on turn one and not cast any spells until I have the Slick Shot unplotted. Maybe the longer I have Magic Online open, the more card arts will load. I don't think I want this. Okay, I get it anyways. Fine. Fine. Mysterious Dingo. Hmm. I think it's worth it to cast this. What deck would you bring to Vegas if you're life defending on top 16? Probably Amulet. I think Amulet's probably the best deck in the format right now, but it's not by much. I think I'm gonna get Solitude chat. It's gonna be a sad day when I get Solitude. It's really hard to say what the best deck in the format is right now. I think the format's so diverse. Do I want to spend a Bolt? Maybe a Dart? Maybe nothing? I don't know if Brood Scale's that high up there. Wait, Empathy, weren't you standing Eldrazi ramp for a long time? What happened to the Eldrazi ramp stand? In the Coddle Zoo. Where's the PT command? Exclamation mark PT. Titan or Zoo? Prismatic ending. Bummer. Maybe I should have gone a little bit harder on the bird there. One, two, three. We pass. I like Eldrazi ramp, but the fact that Bruce has this on different builds means it's kind of threatening. I agree. I think you can pretty decently customize Brood Scale to beat beat a particular deck in the format. Not every deck, but a deck or two. And also being able to play main deck Vexing Baubles is pretty appealing. The Waffle Restaurant? You mean Waffle House? The Waffle Restaurant's pretty funny though. I don't think I want to Unholy Heat this yet. I think I want the Prowess trigger on my turn. Right. Game 3 against Jeskai. How you doing, Enya? Am I trolling by boarding out 2 copies of Swift Spear? Is Swift Spear just good? Should I board out Lava Dart instead? I feel like more threats is better. I don't know. Growth is about to be bit into the Solitude deck. They also have Bolt and Flage. So it's kind of weird because I don't think I want all the growths. But I think I want like a growth or two. Sideboarding this deck is really tricky. You always trimmed Corey. That's like the one card I wouldn't trim. Post board ever. It's the most resilient threat. Maybe against Wrath this guy's decks you can trim it, but even then. See, if you cut Corey, Corey will cut you. This is a threat. Tread carefully. Bins to Fairy. The Corey fights back. Felia? No Felia. I really want to plot this slick shot, but I feel like I'm gonna get got by Felia. Into like Riddler, whatever. Maybe I play land and pass. I could have preordained, but I should have preordained pre-combat if I wanted to do that. How do I not die to Felia? You don't play around the nuts. Is it even that good? Might not even be that good. So I can still find, I can go preordain or expressive iteration, try to find unholy heat. I mean, this is obviously going to be good, but hmm. So I need to find unholy heat. Preordains one type. This sucks. They might also just have an ephemerate. Okay. We've run into a problem. I don't have delirium. Nor am I close to having delirium for that matter. I could sacrifice the slick shot show off. Sacrificing the slick shot show off good. Probably not. Hmm. I have a feeling a solitude's coming my way if the block was on the DRC. Maybe my mistake here was playing the Swift Spear. We already beat this matchup once. I don't think it's unwinnable by any means. Just very, very difficult to pilot. What up?
Do you want any Taco Bell?
You're getting Taco Bell? No, I'll pass. What do you get from Taco Bell? What's your go-to?
I get the spicy potato tacos.
That's fair. That's good. Cheesy gordita crunch. Blocks there. I think I send exactly one lava dart at the Riddler. Hi, Spike. He didn't respond. Spike hates you. Yeah, if they solitude me, they solitude me. It's whatever. I think this is the best I can do right now. Also, if they have an ephemera to get blown out too. But at least I get to keep my slick shot. So maybe it's not that bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's one solitude I don't have to deal with at least. Or bolt. So many things get me good there. Yo, Corey, have you been playing a lot of Magic Online recently? Is this happening to you? Just arts that don't exist, but pretend to exist? So I could lead on EI. I think I want to draw that bolt. Heat bolt islet. I think we take heat bolt. Got a round one by. I definitely want to take heat bolt. But I don't know if I want to show them heat or if I want to show them bolt. I say show them the heat. I still don't have delirium, which is like kind of crazy. I made him upgrade to Windows 11 last night. So what's the absolute perfect thing that can happen here? I don't get flaged. Jeez, I'm dead to so many things. Uh, well, I definitely have to hit delirium one way or another. I guess I'm gonna hit. No, I'm not gonna hit delirium that way. This can happen. I think I have to try to like heat, hold priority, second heat. I just try to get lucky. All right. Sometimes lucky. I still think I'm losing, but you know. Here we are. I'm definitely dead if they discard a Fluge. Or just have a Fluge in general. What if hitting Felly was better? This Felly's a pain in the ass. Declines to use Fable. I'm in so much danger. I'm dead. Yo, Mr. Skittles! Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Okay. Prediction time, chat. I think I should have killed that Felly. I think that was my mistake that game, was not killing that Felly, even though I was like, they probably have Felly or Riddler. His hand's missing a threat. But I could dig for a threat pretty easily. I think I'm down to try it. Yeah, I don't think I want to spend one bobble. I could go like bobble, crack, target myself, play fetch land, potentially fetch. I think I'd do that. Okay. Beautiful. Guide of Souls. Cutter's also money. $1 million question. Do I cut or bobble or do I plot slick shot pass? I think I like plotting slick shot. I think it's Cutter Bobble. I guess that actually makes more sense, right? Because I can go Slick Shot plus Spell next turn anyways, and then trigger the Cutter. Prowess is like kind of a hard deck to play. You have so many decisions all the time with this deck. Should I drive 3 hours this weekend for a Popper 1K? 3 hours? I would say no, but to put it into perspective, 3 hours for me is driving to like Vegas. Also, it's only a 1K. Nah, I wouldn't do it. Depends on how much you like playing Popper. Is it 3 hours each way or 3 hours total? That also matters quite a bit. I'm gonna need to find targeted spot removal before I just die. 3 each way? Yeah, no. Pass. I wouldn't walk across the street for Popper. Mm, yeah. I don't know. I might walk across the street for Popper. Kind of want this EI, but I don't want this EI because I really need spot removal. That's actually fantastic. Should I drive 4 hours one way for an RCQ AIQ that probably won't fire? Yes, if it fires. No, if it doesn't fire. Definitely no if it doesn't fire. It's gonna be so good for me. Okay, it's less good for me. It's still probably pretty fine. Should I go to Eternal Weekend next year? I would see how the state of the format is first. Because I think the format this year is pretty heinous. At least for Legacy. I don't know about Vintage. So they can attack me for 6, but they're almost assuredly dead on the crackback if they do that. Kind of surprised by this. I don't think I get to play the Slick Shot show off. Somebody smarter than me, tell me if they're dead. I think if I find a 1 mana spell, they're dead. Neither of you are 1 mana spells. She. To combat. Bonk. Bonk. No solitude, please. Please, energy player. Don't solitude me. Yo, Maze. Thank you for the prime the 19 months. I appreciate you. Negative 13, by the way. Hey, this cutter card might be something to it. Okay. Where are you, Swifty? You're out. You're fired. Or no, you're not Swifty. Wrong one drop. Oh god, it's lagging so bad. You're fired. Sorry, you mutagenic growth. If Cutter's so good, how come it doesn't see standard play? Huh, Dingo? Huh? Checkmate. Spike's PC needs Windows updates. Good. I'm pretty sure I just updated it yesterday, but it has more already. A vexing bobble. I've seen this episode before. It's the one where I die horribly. Okay. How do you beat this vexing bobble card? Seems rough. Guide him. Pride him. Whoa. Wear tear. Not Gorios, I'll tell you that much, Bolt. Don't make that mistake again. So dead. The robot voice is in the same place where the magic card art is. Hmm. Hmm. No images sucks. I agree. I'm gonna have Spike log into his account after this. I think I'm absolutely dead. I was hoping they'd mess up and like target their Ocelot Pride or something. Give me a chance. Vaccine Bobble's just unbeatable. I think that's the conclusion I'm coming to. And that's just fine. Just play by zeros before they put the Vexing Bobble down. Wallowing in darkness. Man, I really want to keep this hand. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna play this Bobble on turn one though. It's gonna suck when they play a Vexing Bobble, but I think that's okay. Don't Bobble, but if a Vexing Bobble, man. That's so greedy. That's so greedy. I can't do it. I'm playing the Bobble. I respect you wanting to be super greedy though. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Alright. They got Naked Cutter. What are their answers to Naked Cutter? Wear Tear? Celestial Purge? That's it. Set my Thundering Falls to the Shadow Realm. No. Alright, time for Naked DRC. can't even protect it with mutagenic growth if they flage me, which is actually quite unfortunate as well. Johnny. Well, hello, Johnny. Would you like to flip, Johnny? I don't imagine the answer is yes. Unless you want to save 3 life. Whoa! Chat, whoa! Chat! New Johnny just dropped! Yo! That's fire! How do I get this? Holy sh... That's fire. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Ooh. I don't know if it matters. Top, top. Wow, that was so cool. Yo. That's what full art of Johnny should have been. Never mind. We gotta keep playing on this version of Magic Online. It's been showing me some sick art. Hey, I'm cutting over you. Ouch. When's RC Vegas? 3 weeks? 3.5 weeks, I think. My hand is a heater. Yeah, it still gets +2. Thraben Charm, my graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. Vav. I think I want to kill this, and the reason I want to kill this is because if they have Goblin Bombardment and these things are 1/1s, I'm gonna get decimated. See if we can get Delirium also. Yeah, if you plot Slick Shot against Vexing Bobble, will get countered. If I can make these 3/3s, that'd be huge. Not quite. Pretty close though. I think we're still okay. Even if they have Flage, we should be fine. We're starting to go a little wide. If they have Wrath Disguise, I'm gonna be less okay. But at least their Vexing Bobble will be gone. I think they do have Wrath Disguise. How you doing, Q-Sam? Hey, it's me, your enemy. Aspiring Dingo. Or Perspiring Mike, I guess. Oh, they don't have Wrath. Wow. I thought I was getting Wrath for sure. Cutter. Hey, we hit Delirium. That's gotta be lethal, right? I'm no math expert. That's gotta be lethal. No math guy. My opponent got stuck on 3 for like 5 turns. We got 5 planeswalker symbols. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna get Spike to log on to his account. I'm gonna try to use his account. Because this is like so bad. Let me pay out the believers chat. I'm gonna run to the restroom and I'm gonna come back and have pop a Spike.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.